Hello boys and girls, welcome to Arts and Crafts. Today we're going to be making something with very few materials that hopefully you have around the house. All you'll really need to make this paper plate lion is a paper plate and markers and a pair of scissors. And if you happen to have glue and yarn, you can add those too, but you don't have to have them to make the lion. I'll show you how to make it first without that. And if you don't have a paper plate, but you have poster board or maybe even just paper, you can cut out a circle and make a lion just the way I'm going to. You might have some tiny paper plates and those work too. You could even put a straw or tape a popsicle stick or something to the back and make it into a puppet if you use the little one. But we're going to use the regular paper plate today. And we're going to start out by coloring that center circle, and that's going to be the face. And I'm doing it kind of quickly just because we're making a video, but you can take your time and enjoy coloring. You can use markers or crayons or colored pencils, whatever you have will be fine. And I just color that circle in the middle to make his face. Just like that. And then we're going to color the outer rim to make his mane, which is the bushy fur that's around the face of the male lion. And I like to do all the coloring first before the cutting because it just makes it easier to color if it's a solid surface before doing the cutting. And so I just go around and I skip little sections here and there to make it look like hair. And you'll notice those ridges around the rim of the paper plate, they make it perfect for creating the mane. So I go all the way around, skipping here and there, and then I'm going to come back with some other colors, maybe orange, and just fill in here and there, and that kind of makes it look like hair. See how I'm kind of skipping here and there? And of course yours does not have to look exactly like mine. I hope it won't, because that means you're using your imagination. If yours looks different, I always like it when everybody's project looks a little different. You can get creative. You can use whatever colors you choose. And I might even add a little bit of yellow to the mane, kind of give him a golden furry mane. Go all the way around, and then I'm going to put his facial features next. So there's his furry mane. I think I'll use a black marker to do his face. Let's start with his eyes. I'm going to draw 2 round circles. Now, if you have googly eyes or buttons or beads, you could glue those on instead, but I'm doing mine just with the marker. So there are his round eyes. And then for his nose, you can do a triangle that's upside down or right side up. I'll do this one right side up. See there, I made a triangle for his nose. I'm going to color it in. And notice my other lion has an upside down triangle for his nose. So either one works. And then for the mouth, I'm going to do a J going one direction, or a fish hook. And then the other side goes the other way, like a backwards J, or another fish hook. So there's his mouth. And of course he needs some whiskers, since a lion is really a cat. He's got whiskers. And you could use yarn or the marker. So I'm just drawing mine on, but you can glue whiskers on with yarn, like his. He's got some black yarn whiskers. So now it's time to cut the fringe around the rim to make it look like fur. And I'm just using my scissors to cut maybe every 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch all the way around. And you can cut right on those ridges too. If you want to just cut every single one of the little paper plate ridges, that's fine. Now if you don't have scissors, you can make fringe by tearing. You can just tear a little bit in, same length, about 2 inches in, and that works also. So you can make his fringe either way to create his mane. And I think I've gone almost all the way around. And that is my paper plate lion. Now I'm going to show you how you can also add the fringe with the yarn. You'll need glue. And if you have brown yarn or gold or tan, I think I'll mix and match, but any of those colors would do, even if you had orange. So I cut about 2 or 2.5 inches in length. And then you just need a little bit of glue. You don't want it to get too drippy. Just one little line of glue will hold it. And speaking of that, I like to put some newspaper down, or maybe a piece of poster board or a magazine, something to protect your work surface so you don't get glue and markers all over your table. But I'm just using one little bit of glue. And I might mix and match. I just did some gold yarn. Well, now I'm going to put some brown. Same length, and they don't all have to be the exact same length actually. You could have some long and dangling down and some shorter. So you can cut different pieces, different lengths, but approximately that long, a couple of inches at least. And there you have it. And I just go all the way around, like on this lion, with the yarn. And that creates his furry mane. All right, let me show you some books that you can check out online that are ebooks at the library. You just need to go to hcplc.org and use your library card, and you can check out these same books that I'm going to show you because we have them as ebooks through our library. This one's called The Mystery of the Missing Lion by Alexander McCall Smith. So if you like mysteries, you might enjoy this one. Here's Leo and the Lesser Lion by Sandra Forrester. And The Treasure Chest Little Lion by Anne Hood. And here's one, The Lion and the Mice by Rebecca and Ed Emberley. These are all great books, and I'm sure you'll find others that you'd enjoy. So get out your library card and see what ebooks you can find. And I hope you enjoy making a paper plate lion too. Thanks for joining me.